ISIS.
We were not aware of the injury until tonight at 6:30. It was never disclosed to the commission at the weigh-in or on the medical questionnaire. So we just want to make that clarification. Thank you.
I had injuries also going into this fight. Both of my arms was injured, both of my hands was injured. But like I said before, I will always find a way to win. I'm truly blessed to be where I'm at. I won. I know I won. I know I'm the better fighter. We fight 10 times, I'm gonna win 10 times. We fight 20 times, I'm gonna win 20 times. We fight 100 times, I'm gonna win 100 times. Manny Pacquiao he's not a better fighter than me.
Floyd, do you anticipate that you would fight Manny Pacquiao again?
It hasn't even been 2 hours, and once again, y'all throwing me right back in a battle. If I'm not mistaken, everyone was saying for years I was scared and Floyd will lose and Floyd is a coward, Floyd is a chicken. You guys were all those stories. And all I wanted you guys to do, I made you guys eat your words. And you know I made you guys eat your words. So tomorrow when y'all write them stories, I want y'all to say, the non-believers, Floyd Mayweather turned us into believers.
Are you going to buy it again? It's cooking. I'm not asking you to believe me, but I got a text message. Just a text message. It was nothing in it. All it said was Floyd coming back in October, November. And then the next text message said in Vegas. Now, I'm like, but he do be knowing shit. But do I believe it? I really don't. I mean, honestly, you know, it's grown on me a little bit. And it's some writing on the wall. But it's been fucking... When did he fight Andre Berto? 2015? 2015? I don't count Conor McGregor. That was a glorified spar. You can say Floyd looked like shit. He ain't have to do nothing but just make weight. And he already be on weight. At the most, Floyd probably be at the most, he was a little heavy. I say he probably be like 162 or some shit. Remember when he was over in the desert or some shit on the camel? He had a little belly. This was years ago. But Floyd don't be like, and that's being generous to say he was like 162 or some shit. Like Floyd don't be that big. Actually, no, it was one fight he was kind of huge. What was that? The Maidana 1 or 2? One of those fights he was kind of huge. Like bigger than normal. I forgot which one it was. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is this. You know, there's still a lot of money in it. Pacquiao versus Thurman did about 500,000 pay-per-view buys or so. Hold up. Rick Glasser is reporting. Let me see. I just had it up. Rick Glasser is reporting that we chat every now and then, by the way, that it did. Oh, by the way, they about to get my $60. It's like $50 or so. Athletic Box, you earned it. Oscar pissed anyway, too. Oscar on some hating ass shit. Now, what did Spence Garcia do? I forgot. Around 420 or so? Hold up. Usually Wikipedia uploads that stuff, but, you know, it's just a roundabout number. So you really can't really count on their number, but it gives you like a good landscape of pay-per-views, you know, like what to look at. So basically, let me zoom in and show you what I'm talking about. So I don't go by these numbers. I just use them as a roundabout ballpark. You see what I'm saying? So where we at? Damn, hold up. My bad. Let me scroll some more. Damn, it says Terrence Crawford versus Amir Khan did 150,000. 360 for I was all 360 for Spence versus Mikey Garcia. Pacquiao Broner 400,000. So it's about 100,000 plus minus, you know, difference there between the Broner and Thurman fight. That's good. And remember, streaming is up too. So you have to always count and factor in that illegal pirating streaming scum like you guys, many of you, greatly affects, pay-per-view buys. For example, a fight like Pacquiao versus Thurman, if no streaming, that's over 1 million right there. So you have to think at least 500,000 people were streaming though, right? So you have to think that Mayweather versus Pacquiao 2, it's not going to do the 4.2, 4.4, whatever it was that it did. The first one did. Here, I can look it up right here. And I remember they put out a press release to confirm these numbers, 4.6 million. And Conor McGregor, Mayweather 4.3, according to Wikipedia. But I remember Mayweather's team put out a press release on the Mayweather Pacquiao numbers. So 4.6, Mayweather Pacquiao 2 is not going to do that. I say 2 million tops. 1.5 low end. I don't know. Like things have changed, man. And that first fight put a bad taste in people's mouth. But what if Floyd also comes back and he does a 2-fight, deal? If he comes back November, October, fight somebody like, Sergey Limping Yentz. Okay, let's go look at the 147-pound division and find, it's got to be a fight that Floyd would fight, right? A damn near 43-year-old Floyd is going to be coming back in, who's going to be 43 in February. Who would he fight? What's very Floyd-ish? Jesse Vargas is Floyd-ish, but Pacquiao already beat him. They wouldn't do that. It's not like it was when they both fought Marquez. It's not like it was back then in Cotto. Sergey Limping Yetz, man, he would get the call. Former 140-pound champion, highly ranked, champion. I don't think Floyd would fight Danny Garcia. You think Floyd would come back and fight Danny Garcia? Remember, all the top Haymon guys been getting their pay-per-views. Errol Spence is getting 2. Sean Porter getting 1. Keith Thurman got 1. Adrian Broner got 1. Who's left out? Mikey Garcia got 1. Who's left out? Only Danny Garcia. Even Andre Berto got his against Floyd. So Danny Garcia's got to get his too. Remember, they tried to do, was talks of Danny Garcia versus Mikey Garcia. But that was supposed to be on pay-per-view, from my understanding. And Errol Spence, Sean Porter, they wanted that on free TV, but Errol Spence wasn't having it. Floyd, you think Floyd to come back and fight Adrian Broner? They got some money in that. They got some money in that. It's some money in that. But Broner's supposed to be fighting Red Cat. I don't know. It all depends on if you think Floyd is coming back or not. What if they give us Floyd versus Erislandy Lara? That way Floyd can fight at 154, get a little, work off some of the rust. What if they finally give that to us? And Lara slowed down a little bit and he's southpaw. Now, this is all speculation, of course, but, there seems to be some, some weight to the fact that Floyd is coming back. For example, let's take a little bit of a jump cut, and I'm going to pull up these, like PBC on Fox. They putting money into it. And remember, Haymon can shut all the shit down and say, don't bring up Floyd's name, he's not coming back. Even though it is good TV and they could be going, I don't know. Some writings on the wall, though. Some writing is on the wall. And Floyd has been kind of cryptic, too. Like, for example, he been kind of pissed at Manny. Here, you can pause this if you want to read it. I really don't want to read it. All right. Hold on. I'll read it.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere, friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look.
All right. Yeah, that's going to be one of my little skits from now on. Some shit I'm adding to the show every time we got to read some shit. Manny Pacquiao, as an entrepreneur, I have investments in numerous enterprises across several industries as is typical wealthy individuals. Some of my interests are held in trust and other instances. they are in special purpose entities such as LLCs. What the fuck? I'm not reading this shit. What the fuck does this mean, Floyd? You selling the fight, man, or what? What's this shit? One more jump cut. And we're going to, I want you to watch this right here. This is what we're going to talk about.
Mayweather, they may have to wait in line because Floyd Mayweather made this stir yesterday. He said this: I find it real ironic how every time Pacquiao's name is brought up in the media, my name is always attached to it. This man's entire legacy and career has been built off his association with my name. For years, all you heard was that Floyd is afraid of Manny Pacquiao. But what's funny is when we finally fought, I won so easily that everyone had to eat all their words. All of the so-called boxing experts, critics, and jealous American fan base either went mute and ran for cover or made every excuse in the world as to why I should give Manny Pacquiao a rematch. Ultimately, I will always have the last laugh. Manny responded, though. He came back with this: you come to my fight and then you use my name in a post, but I'm the one that is trying to stay relevant. If you want to be relevant again, hashtag #MayPac2. There's more, of course. Floyd Mayweather came back with this, said, I make more money than you, I beat you, then I signed you. I was only at your fight supervising you, my employee, as any real boss would do. I beat you mentally, physically, and financially. Remember, you fight because you have to. I fight when I want to. Carries on. Manny's response was this: excuse me, Floyd. Your name has not been on any of my PBC contracts, but if you would like to be on the next one, I will have one drawn up and sent to you, hashtag counterfeit money. Boom. All right, listen, I mean, there's a lot to digest.
We all know Al Haymon running this show, though. He probably just said, all right, listen, Floyd. You know, Al Haymon seemed like the type of guy from all my years of research. Like, he goes to one side, you know, and it'd be like, all right, Floyd, listen, you're going to be his promoter. All right, we're going to put your name on there and everything, Floyd, cut you a little check. But then go to Manny, like, Manny, you don't really work for him. We just putting his name on there because, you know, like, Floyd and everything. He's going to show up and, you know, he probably going to snap out one day and probably say some shit like, I'm your boss. You know, Manny, just let that shit, you know. But I wonder, though, Manny Pacquiao, in his first meeting with Al Haymon, you know, Al Haymon the type of guy to walk up to you like, Manny Pacquiao. Like, I've learned some shit. I'm not at liberty to say. But the way he approaches people, he makes you feel like you're the best person in the world. You know, like, it's like, you know, he'll tell you some shit like, you know, you'll say some shit knowing he don't know you. Dave Chappelle did this shit to me before. You know, you'll say, hey, my name is fucking Joe Schmo. You know, Al Haymon, nice to meet you. You know, I'm with, and he'll turn around like, how could I not know Joe Schmo? How can I be in boxing and not know Joe Schmo? How are you? You know, shit like that. But in this case, I wonder if they met up and he told Manny, like, I'm going to get you, Floyd. I'm going to deliver him. You know, Floyd still want to fight and everything. You know, still a lot of money. And I'm, you know. So far, you know, the timeline seemed to be cool. No, wait a minute. Pacquiao with his political duties. Mayweather will dictate when they fight, even though they would have to come to an agreement for that money. But will Pacquiao be able to fight in an April or a May? When is their election over there? Does he get a break? I remember him saying in a meeting at one point in time he wanted to take like a break from politics for like a couple of years and then go back or some shit. Either way, man, I'm not even gonna, you know, we don't know. But congratulations to Pacquiao and Keith Thurman. There's also talk of a rematch with them two being a possibility. I would entertain that, especially after watching the full fight 3 times already. Fight night, I watched it again that next day, and I watched it just about a few days ago. You know, even if not that, maybe I think it was Thursday I watched it, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. So Keith Thurman put on a good fight, and that body shot would have sent a lot of fighters there. You can tell that he kind of wanted to go down, but he didn't. Like his body just was like, you know. And go back and watch it in slow motion if you haven't. Like Pacquiao, that shit was like a bullet, you know. But anyway, I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. Please subscribe.